vanish.
Hey, what's happening to you guys? Extreme Sonic here and welcome back to another video. So today we got some more stuff to talk about regarding Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and then this time it's going to be focused purely on the open world part of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, so basically the Conton city. Now a YouTuber by the name of Rayman Gaming uploaded a 22 minutes video of him exploring Conton city, and he gave us a lot more information, a lot more stuff to talk about. So I'm going to be dissecting that video and give it to you guys in a more, smaller format for you guys to pretty much digest, I guess. And if you want to go and watch the full 22 minutes video, you can go in the description below and I'll put the link to his video in the description. So basically, let's talk about some of the things that I've noticed while he was exploring Conton City. So first things first, the city is huge. It is absolutely huge, and there were some places that he went I didn't actually expect there to be places, and the entire world is actually very detailed. Now I went to his comment section and someone was asking him whether or not flying was available at the start, or did he have to unlock it, and his reply was that the flying was at the start, like he got it immediately. So in my mind I was like, hold up, they told us that we had to use scooters at the first period of the game before we can actually unlock flying. So maybe he just got the build that had the flying for him immediately so he could access all the areas for his demonstration video. So that's my conclusion to that, and I could be wrong. So you guys can tell me, like, what information did you guys get from the video and all that stuff. So basically, besides that, we also saw that there was various stores available near the center at Conton City, and one of these stores that was interesting to me was the TP medals. Now you guys remember I did a video talking about the possibility of what the TP medals could do, what you can purchase, stuff like that, and it turns out that when you access a regular store, let's say an item store, you have an option to buy things with Zennies and with TP medals, and the stuff that were in the TP medals section was exactly the same as the stuff in Zenny store. And I thought to myself, okay, so these TP medals are like special rewards that you get very they're pretty damn rare, because if you pay attention to the pricing of some of the items, they were like 1, 2s, and maybe even 7s. So to my understanding is that these TP medals are going to be very rare to get. You won't be able to get them easily, so that's my understanding of that as well. And besides that as well, there was a very dedicated shop purely for TP medals, so I'm assuming all the rare items would be in that particular shop there. So I'm guessing you have an option to pay for stuff, regular stuff with TP medals or Zenny, or you can just go to the main shop that I think is dedicated to just items that you can only get with DP medals. So that's pretty interesting, and that's actually pretty cool. I can't wait to check it out myself and see what it's all about. So the other thing I noticed is that during his exploration and during his adventures, pretty much, he was talking to various masters. So the masters that he was able to talk to were Raditz, Nappa, Vegeta, and Kid Gohan. Now what's interesting with this interaction with these various masters is that he didn't have to unselect a previous master to acquire this new master. So pretty much in his entire progress, he acquired all 4 masters, and when he acquired Kid Gohan, there was a kind of a notification that came up saying that you've unlocked the advanced level of mastery or something like that. So from my understanding of that interaction is that you have to acquire a certain amount of masters before you can access the next level of masters. So like people like Beerus, Goku, and Wiz and stuff like that, they'll probably be at the more expert level of stuff, and before you can actually reach to them, you have to go through the mini ones like Teen, Yamcha, Krillin, and all that stuff. So that's my understanding of it, and I feel like once you've acquired these masters, you will have to go to the what's the word again? Academic school that's in Conton City, where you have to go and master and train your moves. So that's my understanding of it. I could be wrong, but it's kind of cool, like, because in previous game you have to only have 1 master, and I was actually thinking to myself, okay, so if you pick that 1 master, does that mean that when you want to train with that particular master again, you will have to travel all around Conton City just to find his ass? And it's like, nah bro, this actually is a lot more fun. So once you acquire a master, let's say Kid Gohan, if you want to train with Kid Gohan again, you just have to go to the academic school and go master his skills and stuff like that. So, and another thing is that once you pretty much enter into the match with these masters, you unlock their skills immediately, and the game tells you that you have their skills unlocked immediately. So that's actually pretty interesting. Now let's talk about the music. The music in Conton City is actually pretty okay. I can see it being very repetitive and very annoying real quick, because in the first game I actually muted my Toki City. Like, I had to mute the lobby music because it was getting too annoying. I would just usually just play my own music in the background and just listen to that. But the new music in Conton City was very upbeat, to be honest. Really, it kind of reminded me of music that you probably would hear in games like Sonic the Hedgehog or something else. I think it's just mostly Sonic the Hedgehog, to be honest, really. So I can see a lot of people muting that music in about maybe 2 weeks time or something like that, but it is pretty nice. It's pretty upbeat. It kind of fits with the environment and all that stuff, so that's that. And let's talk about when this guy went into a section dedicated to the Namekians. So he kind of warped to the Namekian area, and some of us thought that maybe these areas would be exclusive to those who play as Namekians, and it turns out it's not the case, because he was playing as a freezer race and he was able to transfer himself over to the Namekian section. Now what is different is that if you play as Namekian, you will be able to receive more rewards than if you play as any other race. So we got that information at the very beginning, and it turns out that there's going to be various dynamic events happening in this area. So I wouldn't say it's dynamic because you have to actually activate this event yourself, but according to Nail, who gave us the information, or was it the random time patroller that was just standing there, basically once in a while the peaceful area of Guru's house will constantly get attacked, and people will try to come in there to try and steal the Dragon Ball, and it's up to you to defend them. And if you choose to defend the area, you get certain rewards, and if you don't, then there's no really consequence to it. People won't feel bad about it and stuff like that. So it was kind of interesting to know that if you go to certain areas, like let's say if you go to Bulma's house, or if you go where Majin Buu lives, or if you go to Guru's house, you will have certain events that you can trigger and start to gain certain rewards, and obviously that's pretty interesting. And besides that, there was only some few minuscule things, like he was able to pick up various items in very obscure places, like on top of that whole building and stuff like that. It was pretty interesting. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do, and it's pretty damn huge. Like, it is actually pretty huge. It's a lot of place to explore. The game is actually starting to feel more like an MMO than what it did in Xenoverse 1, so it's actually pretty damn awesome. Now lastly, let's talk about the transfer system. Now a lot of people were kind of wondering, when you transfer your characters, what exactly do you get? Now another YouTuber, I think Anikuba, pretty much made a video explaining what moves that you cannot carry with you, and most of those moves focused only on, let's say, Bardock had a move, and Wiz had a move that you weren't able to transfer to Xenoverse 2. I can't remember what the moves are. I'll put the link to his video in the description as well, so you guys can go and watch that video. But basically, besides that, you can transfer almost any move, except I know for a fact that you can't transfer any transformation moves like Unlock Potential, Kaioken, and all the Super Saiyan transformation. You can't transfer those in, because obviously in Xenoverse 2 each character has their own slot dedicated to those transformation moves, so there's not really a point for you to transfer those moves into Xenoverse 2. So pretty much, if you want to transfer all the moves that you actually do like in Xenoverse 1, equip them and leave them in your character. Also, another thing to note as well that Enokuba explained is that if you transfer one character to Xenoverse 2, you cannot transfer another character to Xenoverse 2 unless you restart your Xenoverse 2 save data. So pretty much you have to delete your Xenoverse 2 save data if you wanna choose to upload a different character. And I think the reason for that is because obviously your main character that you choose to transfer will actually interact with you during your story adventures in the story mode in Xenoverse 2, and obviously he's going to be a statue, in the center of Conton City, so it will kind of act weird if you can bring multiple characters into the game. I know it sucks, so you just have to be careful and choose your one character. So what I would do is choose that one character, put all the moves that you can transfer into him, and obviously the outfit that you want as well, and put that in and you can transfer that into Xenoverse 2. Now, besides that as well, there's actually another thing I want to talk about, and that is the unfortunate case that all the outfits in Xenoverse 1 that did have stats will have stats in Xenoverse 2. So pretty much all outfits will have stats, so that kind of sucks once again, because as you guys know, with Xenoverse, certain characters are built in certain ways. So for example, the Saiyans are really good with strike moves, stamina and a basic attack, and so you want to find outfits that can, because of that, stats in outfits, you have to choose outfits that have stats that match and perfect your character. So that's why it sucks really, because I wanted to wear a certain outfit that I did like, but because of the stats negated my speciality, I had to discard them, and it's like, it kind of sucks. So I just wanted to let you know that yes, there will be stats in outfit once again. They didn't listen to us in that feedback. It kind of sucks, because that was actually the only thing that made choosing your outfit in Xenoverse 1 really painful, because there would be outfits that you really want to wear and it looks really dope, but because either the stats on it are weak or the stats on it would negate your previous stats. So let's say you put 100 in your basic attack, and you put a complete outfit that has -5 in all of them. So pretty much, so if it's 5 gear, then that's already -30 on your basic attack, so that's kind of pointless. So I don't know, that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, the 2 videos that I've mentioned will be in the description below. Let me know what you guys think about all of that I've said in this video, and yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button. I'm Mr. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. I'm actually going to be putting up 2 gameplays. One of them is from the Anime Expo, pretty much the first time that we've seen this game with our eyes, and I'm gonna